say does that star-spangled banner.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2. K-Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Cavaliers...
Yeah, fans in high places for sure, Allie. Thanks. It'll be the Nets off the tip. And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Mikal Bridges. Ben Simmons is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce. And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Here's Wade. 5 to shoot. Garland for 3. Connects from downtown.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes across the rest of the floor.
You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Here's Garland after the basket by Brooklyn. The 3 from Okoro. Claxton with a rebound.
Who's got Simmons?
Right side Simmons. For 3, Bridges. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Pass to Garland. This one for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Bridges. Simmons up top. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And both free throws good for Simmons. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And it's good for 2.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here he goes. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Garland against Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith.
2 minutes.
No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. The Cavs trailing. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
1:52 left in the first. Inside. And stolen by Simmons.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Here's Claxton. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. We've got 1:23 left now in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Garland for 3. On target from range. Garland's got 9 points.
The efficiency of Garland is something. This man believes that he can make every shot.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Mitchell with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Wade misses. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They need this. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And it's Okoro penetrating. Garland against Dinwiddie. Outside Garland. Offline with a 3. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Finney-Smith. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
The line for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Garland for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. It's Finney-Smith with the drive, and that one is hammered home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Nets out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Nets.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
We've got Mobley, Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Wade in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Down low. Here's Claxton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Back to Garland. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Mitchell against Bridges. Pass to Okoro. And here's Mobley. And it's Harris with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Bridges misses. Well, Cleveland's shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Mitchell with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Garland for 3. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Curry passes to Harris. Here's Claxton, and he jams it home with authority.
Unselfish play. When your shot's not there, just make the next pass.
Curry against Garland. Lets the three fly. No good there. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Claxton. Beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Harris outside. Right side Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges into the lane. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple of years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Finney Smith checked in for Harris. Pass to Okoro. Mobley, left side. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Curry passes to Bridges. To the middle. Here's Claxton. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Claxton's got 6.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Shakes him, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Shooting while in rhythm. Good to see Mobley firing with no hesitation.
To the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pulls it. Back to Garland, right wing. Here's the pick. And the layup is good off the glass. 14 points for him.
And I like it. The game plan is simple. Keep getting Garland the ball. It is that simple, and it's working.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Mikal Bridges at the line for 2.
That's good from Bridges. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie comes in for Curry. For Brooklyn, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm finally after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around them and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney Smith. O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Claxton. To the wing, right side. Here's Simmons. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
The 11-footer. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Simmons. Here's O'Neal. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close.
With the score, your Cavaliers 28, the Nets 32.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. On the floor for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And for the Nets, they're shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Nice shot by Simmons. Simmons has got his second bucket of the night. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And it's Cleveland's ball. 4-point game. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Pass to Claxton. Simmons against Allen. Left side Curry. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year, caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And, yep, it's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Mobley finds Allen. LeVert with the ball. Osman on the wing. This for the tie. And the three-pointer goes. Osman's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Osman with the bucket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Johnson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Mobley, outside for LeVert. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Dinwiddie outside. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. O'Neal on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Mobley outside. And here's LeVert for 3. Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Cavs have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Dinwiddie outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Johnson passes to Dinwiddie.
Brooklyn foul. Cameron Johnson, his second. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for Cleveland,
Ricky Rubio. One shot.
The Cavaliers leading. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. Brooklyn making some changes. Finney-Smith's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Bridges in for Curry. Osman on the wing. Puts up a three. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Osman. He's marked by Finney-Smith. The open shot by Allen. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Allen's got his third basket on the night right there.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Johnson a screen on Rubio. Pass to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
assisted by
Claxton's got 8.
Johnson.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. LeVert with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Left side, Johnson. Dinwiddie left side. Johnson a screen on Rubio.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
That concludes the third quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do. Make some noise.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.V. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
And Allie, thanks. They've got Darius Garland. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Jared Allen out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Wade in at power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Nets tack on 2 more. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nets. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Allen. Kept alive. Mitchell. Tries again. Here's Allen. They shoot again. Here's Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Garland for 3. Cleveland the rebound. Pass to Okoro. Now Garland. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and 1 trip down the floor.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days, so look, why not shoot it and make it?
Oh, rejected by Allen. And stolen by Bridges. 3-pointer. Claxton. The second chance points on the tip-in. And the Nets lead by 2.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Pure from 3-point range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. Pass to Garland. Six to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Let's go with a three. Oh, they get a hand on it, and they recover it. Now here's Allen. A second to shoot, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Garland for three. Ooh, he connects. His seventh basket. He's 7 of 15 now. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers? Bridges outside. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. From deep. It's another three for Cleveland. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. So the first one drops, and that brings him with an 8. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in, and both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 13-4 run. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Here's Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Mobley with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Cavaliers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Darius Garland.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. The Cavaliers pull it in. Pass to Wade. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. And here's Mitchell. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now Simons. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer, Grant finds Thibault. And it's Wade with the rebound.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Here's Thibault. It's good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here's Garland. First quarter, just over a minute played. Fires from deep. They grabbed their own miss. Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. And Grant slams it home.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
And Craig, we know at Washington, Thibault was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Garland against Lillard. Garland the pass to Mobley. Now Okoro. 4 on the clock. There's Garland. That one wide left.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And Wade sends it back. And it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
The handles. The defenders simply can't keep up with Lillard.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mitchell is double. He dishes it to Okoro. There's the pass to Garland. Wade sets the pick for Garland. There's the triple, and it's Wade. That time on the assist by Garland.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Simons kicks to Lillard. Over Garland. And it's Lillard missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Offline with his 3. Portland leading by 3. Cramp the pass to Lillard. Driving in. Portland moving the ball around. And they're pushing it up. Out to Wade. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. A rebound by Grant. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Mitchell outside. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Here's Mobley. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And they pick up 2. Lillard's got 6.
Gotta do more than that to stop Lillard. Superb job rushing off the physical defense.
Garland against Simon. Wade sets the pick for Garland. It's good. This game is all even.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Simmons finds Nurkic. Lillard against Mitchell. Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Lillard attacking. Mobley with the block. It's stolen. A 3-ball. No good that time. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
The Travel Fans, your Cavaliers Houston team. Let's give it up for you.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th court.
Greg, well, in hindsight, it's always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
4 on the shot clock. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the inside, Wade. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Wade's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Okoro wide open. He fires. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
And there it is for him. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Garland from outside the arc. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Going inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And this sort of awesome
dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Mobley.
Nurkic makes good use of the pump fake. Gets the defender to overcommit.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. He's stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
So for the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Reddish comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons. Here's a Okoro. Off target with his 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
The pass to Sharp. Over in the corner, Reddish. Sinks the triple. Reddish has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Shot selection still needs a little work, but Cam Reddish has excellent range on the jumper.
Wade on the wing. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. Trailblazers trail by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spot and finding his rhythm.
Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded close. He takes it in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Lillard from outside. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders.
With the score, your Cavaliers, 31. The Trailblazers, 26.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Ricky Rubio is out there with LeVert, and it's Osman in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Grant. Grant with a screen on Rubio. Lillard from outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
He has excellent leadership skills. Damian Lillard preaches accountability. He wants his teams to get the best and most out of each other.
And it's Osman missing. And for Portland, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Eubanks the pass to Lillard. Offensive rebound, Grant. Kicks to Lillard. Pass to Eubanks. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A sign of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Rubio. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Osman, guarded by Reddish. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of Milwaukee at the break. Back to Grant. Pass to Sharp. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Releases from the wing and drills it. Reddish has got 5 points so far.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
It's Mobley, top of the key. Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Rubio left side. Over in the corner, Osman. 5 to shoot. Pass to LeVert. Over Sharp. Bank shot, no good. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Lillard. 20 points for him. Out to the wing. Grant finds Lillard. Crosses over. No good on the shot. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Mobley against Grant. Mobley the pass to LeVert. Out left to the wing. They could use a bucket. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Portland leading. Lillard attacking. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
Hey, man, Lillard is someone who can extend the defense. That's why he has lanes open up to him.
Good on both. Now Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Allen. That's tipped. Now here's Sharp. He's covered closely. Count that one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. LeVert kicks to Osman. Clock at 6. It's intercepted. Here's Reddish. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul. Mobley looking it over. And the pass to LeVert. Mobley sets the pick for LeVert. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Count that one for Mobley.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Portland.
Down low. Here's Lillard. Here's Eubanks. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp, covered by Rubio. Sharp, the pass to Reddish. A three-pointer is right on target. Reddish has got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And it's Osman missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
It's LeVert on the wing. And stolen by Lillard. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Garland, that's for two. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
No free throws good from Lillard. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland with it. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. That three off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Nurkic kicks to Simons. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The wide open look here for Garland. Knocks down the three ball.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Here's Lillard. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Thibault on the wing. There's the drive. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 10. Garland against Lillard. There's the three. Garland, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And they get it back. Nurkic the pass to Simons. Screen by Nurkic. Simons kicks to Lillard. Thibault on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lillard. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Nurkic can't hit.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
Unbelievable with the assist.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
The drive by Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A massive player. It's so hard to defend Nurkic without fouling him.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Wade sets the pick for Garland. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Grant. And here's Nurkic. Now, here's Lillard. Mobley with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Cleveland moving it around.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Trailblazers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And it's Wade in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Wade for three. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And Dinwiddie, here we go. Count that one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
No coverage that time.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Now Finney-Smith. There's the drive, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Lillard driving in, and that one good.
Big time drive from Lillard, and the contact. He has the mindset just to slough it off.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges with it. Picked up by Grant. Bridges with it. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Simons passes to Nurkic. Going inside, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Lillard. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And now the Nets on the break. It's tipped. Here's Claxton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Simons finds Nurkic. Takes it inside. Here's Thibault. So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Nets.
Here's Lillard. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Aggressive scoring is great, but when it comes with the efficiency that Lillard plays with, man, he does it on the perimeter and he gets inside too.
Now here's Simmons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Here's Thibault. Lillard outside. Back to Thibault. Dinwiddie against Simons. And he goes in for the dunk.
You see Damian Lillard take a more proactive approach to getting his teammates involved here in this one.
Inside, here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that one through.
1:44 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Let's hear it for the Brooklyn Nets.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. Wide open look. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Claxton. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Lillard passes to Grant. Out to Lillard. Back to Grant. Now here's Thibault. Deflects the pass. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nurkic passes to Thibault. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And so he makes both from the line. The Nets have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Dinwiddie. To the middle. Simmons, the pass to Bridges. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. Bridges has got 5 now.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Nets out in front.
Your next U.S. team. Let's go, everyone.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out. Yes, sir!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish. There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's been that close.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Lillard finds Simons, and here's Grant. Here's Simons. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Thibault passes to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Thibault on the wing, covered by Johnson. Here's Nurkic. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Great to get Nurkic involved in the pick and roll, and he can be deadly as the roll man.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Grant finds Simons. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Brooklyn trailing. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Bridges down low. He's covered by Grant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Bridges hits them both. Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional five.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional five is part of your action. Good job with Simons not hesitating. He just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Out to Bridges. It's not going to go for him, and it's Portland the other way. Nurkic passes to Lillard, and here's Grant from the arc. Nails it from three. And now it's a 4-point Portland lead.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Bridges against Simons. Simmons. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, BA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Reddish is checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Simons.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Lillard passes to Grant. Outside Reddish. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Bridges with it, picked up by Grant. Here's Simmons. That is showing up again later. Wow.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Lillard passes to Grant. Now Nurkic. Lillard outside. Pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Curry.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Simmons, the pass to Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Grant driving to the basket, and it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
Here for our show, your Brooklyn Nets. Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
Got a piece of it. Grant with a steal. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very...
32, the Trailblazers. 37.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Seth Curry is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Nets 5. Shot clock at 5. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Outside Johnson. Now the Blazers on the move. Grant, the pass to Reddish. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Right, then when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. We'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to Lillard. And there's the drive. Clock at 4. Out to the wing. Pulls it from 20. He can't get that one to fall. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Up top, Curry, defended by Lillard. Shots blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Finney-Smith checked in for Brooklyn.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. The game now all tied up. Bridges has got 10 points.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
So you look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about 2 guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing. Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 step.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Simmons with it. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Curry against Grant. Here's Sharp. Knocks it loose and stolen by Simmons. Here's Bridges. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. So for the Blazers, Nurkic has checked in for Eubanks. Thibault comes in for Reddish. And Simon is subbed in for Sharp. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. He's got 12.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Claxton can't get it to go. Tipped away. Stolen by Bridges. 2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Thibault. The rebound by the Nets.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Inside, it's stolen by Nurkic. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thibault finds Simons. Outside for Grant. And here's Nurkic for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Simmons. Grant with a steal. Here's Lillard. Got a piece of it. Handoff Offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Bridges against Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Claxton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Here's Grant going inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, he is a straight-line driver. Jeremy Grant right to the rim.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside for Grant. Pass to Simons. Back to Grant. Now here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Over to the wing. Wing shot on the way. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Who was stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers on the move. And Grant gets it to go.
How about the vision from Grant? Reads the defense like a book and jumps all over him in the open floor.
Bridges passes to Curry. Second chance shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one falls for Curry. Brooklyn calls timeout.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go!
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And so Curry nails both of them.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Lillard passes to Simons, to the paint. Pass to Lillard. Driving in.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
And that one misses.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. To the left wing. Simons outside. Drives to the hoop. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And the basket by Bridges. And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about NBA that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at a young age.
Nurkic. Grant with a screen on Bridges. And it's Portland scoring again.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Can he keep it going? And no good. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And stolen by Simmons. Bridges outside. Pass to Curry. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now the Blazers on the move. And it's Thibault missing.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
And here's Bridges. Here's Simmons. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Pass to Lillard. Simons outside. Out to Lillard. The three is up. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Nets lead by 6.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Lillard against Curry. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Finney-Smith fires the 3. Lillard pulls down the board. So it's Portland now.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Answering the call. Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
The 3, here's Lillard. That shot off. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're ahead by 6. 1 second left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
So we see the Nets get the win here.
Of the NBA on 2K Sport. We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Okoro. Then there's Mobley, and it's Wade in at the power forward.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
Garland, that's for two. Mitchell finds Garland. To the middle, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Here's Simmons. Here's Claxton. They get it back. Tries yet again. Bridges outside. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Let's hear it for Team High.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mobley. And here are the Cavaliers. The three from Garland. Simmons pulls it in. And there's the drive. And then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
The three from Garland. Good on the triple.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Shoots the 3. Simmons pulls it in. The Nets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Bridges against Mitchell. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Going up around New York City, Doris. Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Darius Garland.
And the free throw, no good.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Great Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. No good on the triple. Brooklyn trailing. Simmons passes to Bridges. No good on that one. Good D by Mobley. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. For three, Mitchell cracks in the tray. Mitchell's got 10 points.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Simmons can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 5. From downtown, the offensive rebound. Mitchell outside. Tries again. Here's Mobley. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I tell you, give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And Simmons slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside Garland. Dinwiddie with the steal. Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
On the wing, Bridges. Outside for Simmons. Stolen by Wade. Mitchell against Dinwiddie. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points.
You're next.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Okoro, and it's Wade in at the 4. Here's Mitchell, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
For your Nets, Seth Curry.
Nets trail by 5. To the paint. Pass to Claxton. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And Mobley throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Here's Mobley, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Garland looking it over. From outside, off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Johnson finds Bridges. It's Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. And he makes all 3. Here's Curry. Good D by Mobley. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Bridges against Garland. It's tipped, and they get it back. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. Nets trail by 8. Curry looking it over. And the shot goes down. Curry's got 5 now.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
Up top, Garland. Defended by Bridges. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Sinks the three-pointer.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland. Mobley's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Cavs.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Wade passes to Mobley. Misses the baby hook.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Johnson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Johnson right side. Harris outside. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. Clock at 4. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And here's Garland for 3. Wade from outside. That one, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. For 3, Bridges. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Wade. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. And last touch by Wade. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Curry with a wide open look. And the Nets miss again. Mitchell looking it over. Out to Wade. Got it off in time. And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Cameron Johnson is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Bridges, and there's Seth Curry. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. That's the dude for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Bridges kicks to Curry. Back to Bridges. Driving to the basket. And Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Garland, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Now the pass to Claxton. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Passes it to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Harris. To the inside. Swiped it away. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Here's Claxton, covered by Mobley. Mitchell against Curry. And it's blocked. Bridges with it. Garland picks him up. And Garland comes to help. Bridges passes to Curry. Back to Bridges. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Down low. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 15.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
Bridges passes to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Garland the pass away. Here's Mobley. Bridges with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. On its way from Curry for 2. Can't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The drive by Mitchell. And they'll get another chance.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Second chance shot. Okoro shot is off. Nets trail by 3. Curry with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And the layup's good off the glass. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Timeout called Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Cameron Johnson. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Harris. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Bridges. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. Mobley the pass to Allen. And he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
There's the screen. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Claxton. Rubio with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Here's O'Neal, and he lays it straight in.
Well, what a terrific possession in the painted area.
Cleveland leading by 3. Pass to LeVert. To the wing on the left. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise on fire.
And the basket by Rubio.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Mobley. Good if it goes. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 1.
Please give a big round of applause.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. LeVert out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And it's LeVert missing. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Simmons to the inside. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Evan Mobley with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. O'Neal kicks to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Now Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Mobley outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Osman. It's sent back down by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And stolen by Simmons. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
There's O'Neal with the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Oh, man, what a shot. Hit that from another time zone.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Kuro comes in for Jetty Osman. Mitchell, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. The wide open look here for Garland. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
O'Neal from long range sinks the triple. O'Neal's got the lead back up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Such a wide open look. Now just a 4-point Nets lead.
And this young guy is fearless. Darius Garland delivering.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Mitchell up top. Dinwiddie covering. Oh, and the dump by Mitchell.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Garland against Dinwiddie. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Dinwiddie. Garland, that's for 2. Here's Mitchell, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Bridges. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Now Bridges. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot to the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Well, the pump fake gets that defender off his feet, and that's all Ben Simmons needs.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
Garland against Bridges.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Mitchell in the corner. Outside, Simmons.
Oh! Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.
So Cleveland will get first possession. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. We've got Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Isaac Okoro, and it's Wade in at the power forward position.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Nurkic passes to Grant. Back to Nurkic. Lillard left side. Banked it in off the glass.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Wade. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Garland, defended by Lillard. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls. 2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which has to validate all of his hard work so far.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Now here's Garland. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Nurkic inside. Mobley's on him. And Nurkic throws it down.
A smart move, using a little pump fake to get all the time he needed to go hard to the basket.
Yeah, it's just a simple move, but it looks so beautiful when it works. Reminds me of you, Grant.
Oh, I appreciate that, B.A.
First team foul.
Lillard against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Outside for Grant. On the wing, Simons. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Mobley. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Left side, Thibault. Simons against Garland. Back to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock from 15 feet away. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Normally he drains that.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Thibault against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Thibault. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Putting a little something extra on that one. Mobley showing off his skills around that rim.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years. And that's what they want to do. Get them open looks early.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Garland up top. Back to Mitchell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by Portland. It's stolen by Nurkic. Grant, right side. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Thibault. On the wing, Simons. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now Mobley. Here's Wade. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Garland for 3. He nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 5.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Cavaliers ahead.
Big round of applause for your Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. They've got Darius Garland. He's out there with Mitchell. Isaac Okoro is out there with Mobley. And it's Wade in at the 4. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it through the years. Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State. It really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Cavaliers leading. Now here's Garland. 9 points in the game. No good on the 3. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. And the dunk by Lillard.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
And it's Garland on the drive. Mobley against Nurkic. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Lillard against Garland. And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Here's Simons. He takes it in. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
The 3 from Mitchell. Lillard pulls down the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Over to the left wing. And here's Nurkic for 3. Can't hit that one. And Cleveland the other way now. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Garland finds Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan, but this man finishes the way he does.
Lillard with the bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Okoro. Fires for 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
3 points.
Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah.
Oh, nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Lillard into the lane. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
a great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Garland against Lillard. Here's Mobley. Out to Garland. Into the lane. Back to Mobley. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Lillard passes to Grant. The three from Okoro. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Grant outside. Out to Lillard. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
Portland trailing here. Outside Thibault. Back to Lillard. The three is up. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Grant finds Thibault. Back to Grant. And the first half now in the books.
With the score, the Trailblazers 29, the Cavaliers 35. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabbawockeez.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Sharp, he's checked in for Thibault, so he gets them both. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve and those who stay around. And Lillard gets it to go.
One touch from the inside. Lillard being assertive and wanting to convert in close.
Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's LeVert. It's rebounded by Grant.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeVert. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Outside for Grant. Fires the 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
LeVert goes against Simons. Here's Rubio. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
All the way up. Mercy. Lillard throwing it down.
Timeout call, the Cavaliers. So for the Blazers, Eubanks comes in for Nurkic, and Reddish is subbed in for Simons. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in
Rubio passes to LeVert. Deflected.
Cavaliers ball.
LeVert goes against Lillard. Pass to Eubanks. Out to the right wing. Outside Reddish. Now here's Lillard for the lead. LeVert with a rebound. Rubio with the ball. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Eubanks. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Down low. Oh, deflected. Pass to Lillard. Back to Eubanks. And here's Lillard. This for the tie. Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got 11 points here in the second half.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Here's Osman. Cleveland calls timeout.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Osman. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for LeVert. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. Just 2 to shoot. That shot wide open. Garland's got 14 points.
And I like it. The game plan is simple. Keep getting Garland the ball. It is that simple, and it's working.
Lillard against Garland. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Team foul.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Reddish driving to the basket.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Reddish against Mitchell. They set a pick. Pass to Wade. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. 7 points in the game.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
It's 6-man time.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Okoro. And it's Wade in at the 4.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
So for the Blazers, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Thibault comes in for Sharp, and Simon is subbed in for Reddish. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
Cleveland ball starts the fourth.
Cleveland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
Let's hear it for your Blazers team.
And Nurkic comes to help. Who was stolen by Lillard.
Yeah, the second man coming over was the key. great defensive call.
The shot from the low post is good. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable, just beating the D up the floor.
Pass to Wade. There's the triple. And the Cavaliers, another three.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Thibault finds Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Thibault with a steal. It's stolen by Garland. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Wade with the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk on the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
On the wing, Mitchell, covered by Thibault. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Portland foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Cleveland ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time. Let's hear it for your Blazer D.
The Cavaliers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Takes it inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Nurkic passes to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Thibault against Mitchell. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Everyone on his team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm. Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Thibault passes to Lillard. And here's Grant from the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Pass to Okoro. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Lillard. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Wade, the 3, and the Cavaliers, another 3.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Grant outside. Lillard outside. There's the 3. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Mitchell against Thibault. There's a screen. From deep, Mitchell knocks down the long J. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Evan Mobley.
And what effort he had on the board, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Lillard with the ball. Grant outside. Inside. To the left side wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Pass to Wade. From downtown, sinks the tray.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lillard. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. It's stolen by Thibault. And there's the lob, and Nurkic throws it down.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Wade misses. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so...
This should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Bridges, and it's Simmons in at the power forward. Grant finds Simons. Back to Grant. Simons with the ball, defended by Dinwiddie.
Awesome recognition from Jeremy Grant, knowing exactly where to cut after setting the pick.
Here's Finney-Smith, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Lillard. It's deflected. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Simmons passes to Claxton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all.
Erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Inside, Claxton. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Grant. Dinwiddie against Nurkic. Here's Lillard. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Bridges passes to Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
No good from Grant.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Ball's knocked loose. Nurkic with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard misses. Brooklyn leading by 7. Simmons passes to Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
To the paint. Here's Dinwiddie. Goes back up. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And Simmons penetrating.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Grant kicks to Simons. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
And that one is hammered home.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
18 feet out. Here's Simmons. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Lillard finds Thibault. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Thibault's got 5 now.
You can trust Dame to be smart with the ball. He makes quality passes.
And now Portland on the break. Here's Simon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
For 3, Bridges. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the...
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Nets leading by 6.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. He feeds it to Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. And Simons has it in the corner. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Here's Finney Smith, defended by Thibault.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. To the middle. Kicks it out to Lillard. Takes it inside. Got a hand on it. Up top, Simmons. 10 points for him. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
And so he makes both from the line.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And there's the pass to Bridges. Right side, Simmons. Oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Grant gets a wide open look. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Grant against Simmons. Grant dishes to Lillard. Back to Grant. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Grant's got the lead up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Simmons finds Bridges. Can't cash in from close range. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Lillard. Pass to Grant. To the left side wing. Nurkic dishes to Grant. Back to Nurkic. Passes it to Simons. There's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Turning into such a great score. Anthony Simons is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Johnson outside. Outside for Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Grant sets a screen through Lillard. Grant at the elbow. Simons on the wing. Portland moving the ball from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Simons has got 11 points in the quarter.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And Curry, here we go. Makes it off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Grant outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons. Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Lillard, the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Simons on the wing, guarded by Kirk. Here's Lillard. He takes it in, and Lillard throws it down.
A fantastic penetrator. Once Lillard sees a lane to the rim open up, he jumps on it.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Give a big round of applause to your Blazer dancers.
It'll count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David. We'll be back after half.
Your Trailblazers, 42. The Nets, 38.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So for Brooklyn now, Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Dinwiddie in a 2-guard.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Nets.
Mikal Bridges.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. The rebound by the Nets.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes. But it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
And that one misses. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lillard dishes to Grant. Back to Lillard. To the inside. Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Johnson. Johnson double team. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Nurkic with the steal. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Kept alive. Another shot. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Finney Smith.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Simons kicks to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Brooklyn.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Mikal Bridges.
Bridges against Lillard. He dishes it to Grant. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Thibault, the pass to Simons. Back to Thibault. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Dinwiddie with it. Lillard picks him up. A finish. A huge slam. A perfect end to the fast break.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Lillard against Bridges. Nurkic kicks to Thibault. Back to Nurkic. A steal. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Shot by Johnson, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Thibault can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Johnson the screen. Here's Finney-Smith. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Simons finds Thibault. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Bridges against Lillard. 1:07 left in the third quarter.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Grant against Johnson. That's a 2 from Lillard. Portland again missing.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
30 seconds left to play here in the third. Dinwiddie with it. He's got 9. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Finney-Smith. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Portland ball. On the floor for your Trailblazers, Drew Eubanks, Cameron Reddish.
Trailblazers trail by 4. And Lillard kicks to Simons. They need this. Fires from the line. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for him. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Nets. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Let's get behind your Blazers.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Grant is out there with Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. There's the pass to Simons. And it's off from 3-point range. Nets leading by 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lillard looking around. Grant trying to break free. And there's Lillard on the assist by Grant. Grant's got his 4th assist in this one. Down low. It's picked off. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Speed and agility. Lillard gets in there and flies up for a dunk.
Simons against Bridges. The Nets working the ball around now. Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. In the corner, it's Bridges. Johnson outside. No one near him. Eubanks grabs the miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Simons.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Back to Dinwiddie. Passes to Finney-Smith. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots. And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Dinwiddie right side. 1:31 left in the fourth. Takes the 3. That shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard from outside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Lillard with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Grant for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here are the Nets. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Second chance effort. Goes up again. Claxton. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Nets lead by 11. Simons, the pass to Reddish. Connects from three-point range.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
And Lillard kicks to Reddish. And the 3 off target. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're leading by 8. 27 seconds left in the game. Is what's your take?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution. But let's see out of the timeout.
Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Simmons finds Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Can't connect. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.